Select Bronny James.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boy. Yes, sir.
July 24th, 2023, he underwent a procedure to treat a congenital heart defect. To see him.
Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So today we got to talk about Bronny James getting drafted to play with his father, LeBron James. And, this was highly anticipated, and everybody had circled that 55th pick, in the second round. Obviously, they have Dalton Connect who could come in and help them right away out of Tennessee next year. He's brings a lot of things that was missing on the perimeter at times, and this guy can fill it up. So Dalton Connect, they knocked it out the park with that pick. But, towards the end of the second round, as it came out earlier today, Rich Paul was calling teams, telling them not to take Bronny, which I don't think any of the teams were in jeopardy of doing it, unless it was someone just wanting to be malicious and kind of throw a monkey wrench at what the Lakers had planned. But we saw Bronny James get taken, and we see the think pieces that's coming out about it, right? Does he even deserve to be in the NBA? His father only got there because of his dad, whatever. Fact of the matter is he's on the team now, and the reactions is rolling in. I'm going to react to this, but I'm going to show you what Rob Pelinka had to say and also SKip Bayless. Let's check it out.
Next season, NBA history could be made, and NBA history should be made in a Lakers uniform. So that's just sort of globally how we feel about the draft moment, but more important than that is to talk about Bronny James as a basketball player, because this is his day, and he was the one selected with the 55th pick. Bronny is first and foremost a person of high character, and second, he is a young man that works incredibly hard. And those are the qualities we look for in drafting players and adding to our developmental core at the Lakers. He had a great draft workout with us where he displayed those qualities to me in a hour lunch that we shared in the building just to get to know each other. Became clear that he was a man of character. In terms of his work ethic, I think we've all seen that lived out too. He's not a person that has ever taken shortcuts or expected or been entitled about basketball opportunities. He's worked for everything that he's gotten, including being selected today at 55. So it's an honor for us to add him to our program. Coach Reddick is already excited about putting a development plan around him to increase his basketball skills and turn him into the player that we think can impact and help this franchise. So with that, I'll open it up for questions. Jovan, great question. Coach and I are in the process of building out his staff as we speak, but as we talked about in our opening press conference, we really want to take kind of an innovative and new look at how players are developed. And that archetype will be wrapped around Bronny and the other players that we, get on two ways as we bring guys in, and the young players we already have on our roster. So I just think it's a perfect time as Coach builds out his PD or player development staff to really pour into the guys that we have here. And I think you guys will see that played out in real time once we get that staff hired.
Kobe?
Look, I don't care if LeBron James and Rich Paul bullied and strong-armed the NBA into staying away from Bronny James until he fell all the way to the Lakers at 55 in the second round. I don't care, because Bronny James belongs with LeBron James. Bronny James can handle playing alongside his all-time great father, the greatest scorer in the history of the NBA. Bronny James was born for this, made for this. This is a tough kid. Mentally tough, physically tough kid. Perfect complement, born to play alongside his dad. He's a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter. He will soon play high-level NBA defense. He's got a backbone for basketball and a feel for the game. somewhere in the realm of his father's. He inherited from his father. Maybe the most stable part of the Lakers next year, the circus that will be the Lakers, will be Bronny James. This is a great kid. Great character. This is beautiful. I can't wait to watch this. And LeBron earned the right to make this happen. Way to go. Here we go.
So yeah, man, it is taking place. Bronny James is officially a Los Angeles Laker. They're gonna sign him, for a deal as long as LeBron is there for sure. And it's going to be interesting to see how his development takes place, how much time he'll spend in the G League, because I think Rich Paul recently in an interview said he doesn't want a two-way deal. He wants Bronny James in the NBA. So it's going to be something to see, like how they structure his contract, what comes of it, how involved he'll be in the rotation at any point this season, and what their goal for him is, right? I know LeBron wants to share the floor with Bronny at different times. And Bronny, good athlete. How much does he recover from what he went through last year? How much is he able to even contribute at this level right away? We're gonna be watching this with the rest of the world, because this is gonna be a storyline that's gonna have eyes on it throughout the entire year. LeBron has strong armed the Lakers and the entire NBA, and now he has his son on the team, which this isn't the first time it happens. LeBron James is just who he is. So now we see kind of how some of this stuff works behind the scenes. It came out, Rich Paul was calling teams and saying don't draft. Pretty much the voice of LeBron as far as that stuff goes. And you get to play with his son, man. So at the end of the day, I could say a million things about it, but LeBron put himself in this position to be able to do something like this. And Bronny is decent enough to, be in the conversation for it to be justified. So, um, hey, it is what it is, right? We're gonna see how JJ Redick manages all this. I'm gonna be looking to see how Bronny is able to be criticized by teammates. Maybe he doesn't even play enough where he's a player that the vets are coming at. But it's going to be like a micromanaged way the vets have to come at Bronny. They're not going to be able to talk to him like they talk to other teammates with LeBron in the locker room. And also, if Bronny was to play a lot, you know how cool, calm, and collected LeBron has been, getting in altercations with players and stuff like that. Like that, I think we could see LeBron become unhinged. If it's a hard foul on Bronny, we could see LeBron leave the bench or something like that. Brian, this is gonna be a different Brian we see, man, because he's gonna have his son with him. And I think the cool part is, he gets to travel, be on the road, have a family member with him. He missed all that time. You gotta think, all this time LeBron James has missed outside the home throughout his career. And it ain't like he's an absent father. I'm just saying, road trips, USA teams, um, and just his business, right? He's not even a player that you even get the whole summer with. He's shooting Space Jam. He's doing this all the time because he is LeBron James. And so for him to be able to get some of that time with dad and live some of that life, LeBron kind of showing him the disciplines it take, and the sacrifices it takes to maintain your body, getting your rest, not falling into the traps on the road. Hey, I think it's cool, man. I think it's cool all in all. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time.